You're not a victim of circumstance. You're a product of your decisions. Hey there, how's it going, you guys? Thanks for joining me for another episode of Bitcoin and Coffee. I'll be your host, Eugene Forrest. So what do we got going on today with these crazy cryptocurrency markets? Volatility, right? It's been the name of the game recently. You can't predict what Bitcoin's going to do. Looks like we're turning around. We're coming back up a little bit. Not too much, though. 9,750 just about right now. Altcoins, though, right? If you picked the right one and you threw some money at it yesterday, some profit, right? Where are we going to go from here? Are we going to be heading back down? Are we in a channel? Are we in a trend? Are we just, coming up a little bit because you can't go down too hard, too fast, just like you can't go up too fast, too hard? I don't know. Never know what's happening with cryptocurrency. Could the price be suppressed a little more because of government hearings with Libra? Who knows, right? But what I do know is that cryptocurrency is going to be part of our future, that Bitcoin is undeniable at this point. Yes, let them have their Libra coin. Let them argue about it in the government. Let them debate all of this stuff. They're not debating Bitcoin. They can't debate Bitcoin. Bitcoin's not asking permission. Bitcoin's telling you what you can do. And you know who's here preaching right along with me? My co-host, Sammy.
Good evening, everyone.
So how you doing over there, Sammy?
Pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You enjoyed your day off today?
Day number 2 of day off, so it's bittersweet.
Bittersweet. I know those feelings.
If I don't go to sleep, do I have to go to work tomorrow?
Yes. Yes.
I know.
How do I make this last longer? How do I enjoy the time skip? So, hey, would you mind pulling up Coin Paprika? Let's take a look at these altcoins. Let's see what these green numbers are doing and how green they're getting, because I started seeing some double digits over there. I mean, personally, I'm not holding any alts, not really big into the alts, but money to be made, right?
Refresh again.
Well, Bitcoin to be made, even better. All right. Thank you, Samantha. $9,748 for a Bitcoin price. That is up 2.39% right now, down only 19.5% for the entire week. I don't know how to sugarcoat it. I mean, we seen everybody pulling up the mirror multiple yesterday. I pulled up the mirror multiple. I didn't even see everybody else pull up the mirror multiple until after I pulled up the mirror multiple, because that was the first thing I thought is, the price went down and it was like, well, I seen mirror multiple was at 2, and that was telling me something was hinky. Well, mirror multiple is still up there a little bit. Right? How do we change that? Time. Time put in at these higher prices. Right? Time is our friend and time is our enemy all at the same time when it comes to Bitcoin. We want it now, but we know with time it'll develop right. Okay, we got that BTC dominance coming in at 65.3%. Fantastic. Putting 4.23% on that market cap, coming in at $265 billion. That's amazing, but still it's not the 300 billion, right? We were up there. We were enjoying it. We'll have our day in the sun again. We got Ethereum, $212. It's up almost 6% right now. Wow. 26.77% in the last week. So far from those all-time highs, right? Back at $1,000 and beyond. XRP, 31.2 cents. That's up 5.1%. That's a 13.25% loss over the last 7 days. Litecoin, yes. Look at that tear. 14.74. I should have bought Litecoin yesterday, Sammy, not Bitcoin. Oh, well. It's going to be what it's going to be, right? I can only sit here and I can learn, right? Down 15% on the overall week. Bitcoin Cash, $295. It's up 5.5%. Tether moving, it's up 0.3 at $1. We got EOS, $3.95. That's up 7.4%. I knew that was looking good under your 550, and I mean under $4. Is it still a good buy? I don't know what these altcoins are going to do. That's the question. We know what they did in 2017. Then we seen ICOs. Then we seen regulation. And then we seen crypto winter. And I mean, we got 10,000% and stuff on some of these coins to get back to their all-time high. Does that mean good buying or never going to happen? BNB token, $27.60. It's up 9%, down 11 on the week. We got Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision at $122. It's up 8%, down 35% on the week. Stellar Luma's 8.3 cents. That's up 5.2%. Tron at 2.3 cents. Yes, up 6.6%. Did you buy some Tron yesterday?
No.
I mean, it was looking tasty. Let's look at the Steam back dollar. Let's see what we got going on here. I wasn't gonna, but let's do it. Steam back dollar. 86 cents. These altcoins are still undervalued. I need to go buy them up. Where's your paycheck, Sam?
Couple more days, Eugene.
All right. Okay, you guys. As we do every single episode, I see we didn't get any donations. I tried yesterday. I was saying I wanted to see a couple Satoshis in here. Satoshis for Sam. Right? That's what JT Irving's preaching now.
It wasn't. Who was it? It was not JT Irving.
I think it was.
I don't know now. Maybe it was.
Well, we're trying to get out there. We're trying to stay in motion. We're trying to pass out Bitcoin flyers to millennials with embedded QR codes to get them started and a hashtag Bitcoin at coffee so they can come back here and enjoy the free help desk. That's provided to you at eugeneforest20@gmail.com, or you can follow any of the links below and message me through the social media messaging, and I will get back to you. Right?
Mulberry Mountain.
I mean, 73 days to go, but I mean, we can't wait till the last minute to get the money together, right? We got to buy tickets. We got to buy flyers. We got to design a flyer. We got to order these flyers from Vistaprint.
We do.
I think it'll happen, right? We fell short last time. I think that's why I'm nervous. You know, I was nervous in the beginning, and we did it twice back to back, and it piqued my confidence. I was like, yes, we are supported. We can do this. People want us to get out there and pass out Bitcoin flyers. Then we fell short on the last one, and we had to finagle and this and that to try to make it all come together.
And then YouTube gave us strikes. It was just a not awesome time period.
So we're not going to give up, right? We're going to go out to an even bigger event, even further away, keep asking for the same exact money value because we got more money to toss to it.
Yes.
And we're going to get out there. We're going to pass out these flyers. We're going to make it happen. I mean, I hope you guys can help out. I would love to see you guys help out. I would like you guys to think of it as a carbon offset. The cryptocurrency market of Bitcoin has no marketing department. You have to help Bitcoin out yourself. You got to tell your friends. You got to tell your family, right? Just not so much that they get annoyed. Well, you know what? You can also throw a couple of Satoshis over here, and I'll go out and I'll tell complete strangers about it.
And I mean, they're strangers. Who cares if they're annoyed? And it's only a 5-minute conversation.
Well, we also keep talking about that. It's about the people, right? It doesn't matter what the regulation is. It doesn't matter what the government wants. It doesn't matter what the rules are, because if you get enough people together, we the people is what makes the rules. So if we the people start wanting Bitcoin and we the people start getting into Bitcoin, then we the people will have a digital peer-to-peer currency that will unshackle us from these FANG corporations. These central governments with their federal reserves. This endless fiat cash that's printed out of nothing besides the estimation of how much they think they can exploit you through taxation. There's so much to talk about, so much going on. Let's stop the screen share. Let's pop out the backyard. Let's pull up the chat. I mean, you could get out here and you could talk till you're blue in the face about how there's a revolution happening, right? It's right below the surface. And some days it feels like you're in the trenches, right? And it's World War II all over again. And there's bullets flying over your head as they're shooting down Libra coin and Bitcoin's crashing because of it. But ultimately, we're going to win the war, right? Is there a doubt about it? When it comes right down to it, do you really think that at some point a central government is going to squish or squash Bitcoin out of existence? No. I mean, as we're looking at the best hash rate we've ever had. Bitcoin price being so volatile that you could pick up $1,000 or lose $1,000 in a day. Let's just say that to me, Bitcoin's one Bitcoin, right? As Adam Meister's always saying, that means the fiat's hurting. The fiat can't figure out what this Bitcoin is to it. Is it worth only 9.5 or is it worth 39.5? I'm leaning towards 39.5 myself, but I'm biased. What can I say? So do we got anybody over there in the chat? Or am I doing that thing where I'm out in the backyard with you, Sammy, dragging you on the internet saying, we're going to preach Bitcoin?
We do have people.
All right. We got Paul Rouleau.
Yes.
We got our buddy Josh.
We do.
All right. You know what? You guys got to follow Josh's channel. You got to go over there, hit subscribe, right? You got to hit the like button on his last video. You got to go follow him on his Twitter as well because he's an up-and-coming YouTuber. He likes eternity. That's great. I love people that are passionate about projects. And you know what? Josh is coming on for an interview Sunday. We haven't worked out whether or not we're going to do a recorded and then upload it, or if we're just going to bring him right on the Sunday live show at 7 or 8 o'clock. I think he messaged and asked me which one, and I said, I don't know.
Try to work it out here. I don't know. I should have the new.
You don't know what you're working Sunday.
I have no idea. You're right.
Yep. I know.
Okay, so Paul Ruler says, good evening, friends. Josh says, hi, friends. I looked into the Wasabi wallet today, and the minimum for a coin join is currently over 0.1 BTC.
You have to use over 0.1 for...
yes, for a coin origin.
Ooh, that is quite a bit.
Bitcoin Jake is here. And Bitcoin Jake says, for mixing, it seems like you could use the Blue wallet, create 2 HD wallets and 2 LN wallets, send BTC to the first HD wallet, fund 1 LN wallet with it, send it to the other LN, cash out to the other HD2, and then whatever you want. No? Yes?
Yes.
That's like manual.
Okay, I mean, I will just lay out a little bit of my own. I don't like the man to know that I got cryptocurrency, right? This is one of our stories. So, I mean, let's do the story, and then let me tell you what I like to do, and then we'll talk more about it. So if you've got stuff in the chat, the IRS is cracking down on Bitcoin and cryptocurrency holders, right? They are out there issuing letters to people saying, hey, 6174, we know you got that crypto. Tell us all about it. Either they know about it from the petition that they sent to Coinbase in 2016, or the fact that last year when regulation was coming out, they were asking exchanges to give them information, and some exchanges just handed over the information, right? So what are we looking at? Well, they're saying this is a non-cash property, which means it's taxable. We keep running into the situation of we need more clarification on taxation when it comes to cryptocurrency. They use an example in the article. I'm going to try to use the same exact one off the top of my head. You buy $100 in Bitcoin, right? You hold on to it for a while. It goes up in value, and then you trade it off for $1,000 worth of XRP. That's a taxable event. You made $900 profit. So that $900 is now taxable. Okay? Now you have $1,000 in XRP, but you can't pay in XRP, your taxes. So now you got to cash out your XRP. So now you say, okay, I'm going to cash all of this out. Now you got to pay tax on that as well. It can get confusing.
It's like the snowball. Yes.
Right.
Like once you start it, it's just like, oh, wait, did you also pay for it over here? Did you use a Bitcoin ATM? Did you do so? All of these, we kind of want to, just pay the man just a little. Damn the man.
So the IRS has a notice. It's called 2014-21. There's some regulation guidelines in there. We're looking for better ones. There's third-party companies, exchanges, Coinbase, all of that. They got their tools to try to help you out, but it's a complicated process, especially if you're like a major trader. Like every day you're making little micro trades and stuff.
They said if you get the letter, then you need to go seek like tax accounting.
Yeah,
advice.
I mean, they're saying that they've developed a special division at the IRS to go ahead and look at cryptocurrencies and blockchain and do analysis. That you're probably, if you get this letter, you're going to be extra scrutinized. And then more than likely, you're going to end up having an audit regardless of what you go and put in on this letter.
Right. It's pretty much like the audit letter. Like if you get
it's preemptively audit. I guess if you were to like really just, yeah, I got $2 million in Bitcoin and here have 250K, like they'd be like, oh, all right, that's cool. But if you were to be, you know,
believed you. Otherwise, they'd be like, you think you have like 22 million? And, I mean,
right?
That's like 2 million in taxes, bro. So we don't want your $250,000. No, I mean, I don't know.
Okay. So, from what I have always understood, chain analysis is difficult the more hops there are.
Yeah.
Right. If you are in no rush and you are holding your own cryptocurrency and you have a hardware wallet and you have a smartphone, you can generate lots of wallets. And I do it all the time. We watch Tone Vase do it to prove a point to Roger Ver that you can send a transaction for 2 Satoshis a byte.
Yes,
as long as you're not in any kind of a hurry. So, personally, I have 2 hardware wallets. I've said this many times. I have one hardware wallet, which is for retirement, long term, never getting cashed out. Don't want the man to know I got it. Don't want anyone to know nothing about it. We need to keep this stuff secret, right? Retirement. Every couple months, couple weeks, couple something. Let's not put a timeline on this so I don't dox myself. I just roll it into new wallets. Split it up. Roll it back. Roll it in different directions. Roll it all around. Make it harder. So now we're talking about cryptocurrency that I've had for 3 years that's never went to an exchange, never went anywhere, and has been rolled over God knows how many times. Dude, can you prove that I own this? Because unless you're literally hitting me in the head and saying, tell me your 21-word phrase so that you can plug it in and see it, I don't think that there's any proof that I have this Bitcoin in any way. I'd stand up in court. I'd let you torture me a little bit. Right?
Fingernail or two.
Fingernail or two. Break a finger. Right? Pull off some skin. Maybe lose a pinky.
Yeah, I was going to say, you don't need a pinky. The thumb is the real thing.
Right. You got to have the digit.
Okay. So Josh says that he thinks that this is going to be the best fest yet, for sure. Eugene is very excited.
I am excited, and me and Josh have talked about it a little bit. And yes, I think it's going to be great because of the fact that there is more to it. Instead of, going to the motel and going home and going to other places and having to travel back and forth, we're staying right there. So that means if there is not darkness, then we can be passing out flyers. And if we run out of flyers, if we pass our limit for the day, right? Because, we're going to be there for 4 days.
Yeah, so it has to be
even if we get 500, we can only pass out 125 a day.
Yeah.
We're going to walk around. Not only doing the rave booty filming that you guys like, but we're going to try to talk to people. Because I think that over in the parking lot where people are going to be trying to camp, I think it might be quiet.
Or at least quiet enough to actually hear words and not
at the same time, though, I don't know if I would really complain if it was so loud that as I was sitting in the tent, it was like I was at a concert. Like, it was just like, dum, dum, dum. Oh.
Okay. Bitcoin Jake says that he has not gotten a letter yet.
That's good, my friend.
And then he says, make a new paper wallet every month. So after a year, it's moved 12 times.
Yeah, but they say after 5 is when it starts to become difficult.
Yes, and the one third party that was a mixer one was saying they did 7 hops, and it was supposed to be 2 extra just to.
Now, I had come across the articles, and I looked into it briefly at the time, but I haven't personally started trying to figure out how to implement it with my own Bitcoin. But there's the Dandelion.
Yes.
Which is where it broadcasts to several nodes, making hop, 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 then expands to the rest of the network.
Dude, I love whoever came up with Dandelion. And that is literally it is just the embodiment of what a dandelion is, and that is freaking awesome. Genius.
So this is a situation of you can do it. I mean, yes, everyone's going to tell you that cryptocurrency is pseudo-anonymous. Yes, there is no anonymity in it, really. Yes, you're probably going to get caught if you start doing a bunch of illegal activities. But if you are cryptocurrency educated and you're cryptocurrency wise and you're hodling for a lengthy period of time, you are capable of distancing yourself from that Bitcoin, at least in any real trackable sense.
And I mean, if you're not holding millions of dollars, who's that interested into figuring out where your Bitcoin is 5-6 hops
Yes,
away?
I mean, of course, if you're a whale, everyone's watching your Bitcoin. But if you're 10 Bitcoin and under, I mean, that's a majority of us, right? We know that it is a microscopic portion of the entire population in the world that own more than 10 Bitcoin.
I mean, and that's what kind of sucks is that the IRS really is, I mean, they're trying to stick it to the little man. You could literally own one Bitcoin and they'd be like, oh, no.
I'm sure that these people that got this letter have a substantial amount of Bitcoin. I doubt that even if Coinbase had turned over me and you, Samantha, and I know that only one of us bothered to file a little bit of taxes last year on Bitcoin, they're not going to mail the other one of us a letter. I mean...
Yeah, I mean, and sadly, it would probably be my dumb butt, but whatever. Okay, Andy Anderson is here, and he says, I have so many wallets. Hope I can find them all.
I have a folder where I make sure that I keep all of that stuff in case, even if they're empty, and even if they're empty wallets, I'll still keep the code for it just in case at some point I find out there was a snapshot somewhere at some point and I wanted to go collect the crypto dividend that came out of it.
Every time I clean out a junk drawer, I'm like, pizza, what? Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, just put that in the filing cabinet, apparently.
Hey, at least I'm writing them down.
Yeah, right?
I could be screenshotting them and save them in my photos.
That's how I lost my Jack's wallet and my other one, yes. I was all like, oh, I needed those? No, I was sorry. And you were like, yeah, no, that's really important. It's like, oh, well, sorry. Okay. Paul Rulo says fiat is better than Bitcoin for use as emergency toilet paper and kindling. And Andy Anderson says, hard to roll up a Bitcoin to snort something. That is true, my friend. But you could roll up a paper wallet.
I was just thinking, money's dirty, man. I wouldn't want to put that near any of my orifices that are exposed to inside membrane cells.
If you want to like luminol your dollar bills, I'm sure you don't want to touch them anymore, okay? Just like that bed and that doorknob. Like, yep. Ugh. Okay. Bitcoin Jake says, I have a fireproof safe. And yeah, my friend gave me back the paper wallet I made him after he took fork coins off. I'm saving in case for later. Nice. Nice that your friend gave you back. Nice. Yeah. And paper. Yes. I mean, definitely fireproof safe if you're going paper. Because
I don't know. I was thinking this year for Christmas that I might try to print out some paper wallets and have them laminated and try to pass them around a little bit to the family as presents. It also saved me on having to shop.
I forget what the heck it was, but the one where you could like make your phrases like in metal. It was.
Oh yeah. There's a bunch of them.
But it was like the one.
Yeah, but it was like $100 and something for the kit.
I just wanted to like make random crap and it not be. But
yeah, you just want to play.
Yes, that's the fireproof. You know. Oh, okay. Andy Anderson says bingo, and Bitcoin Jake says that's what I did. See, great minds think alike.
So should we move into the next topic?
Yeah, we are.
All right. So the next thing we got going on is Grin. Right, it's one of those Mimble coins. Privacy, right? As we're talking about it, it's a thing. It's going to be real, right? It's coming to Bitcoin. It's just a matter of time, matter of adoption, matter of creation, right? So we got their first hard fork. It happened at block 262080. That was the block height today.
Okay.
All right. And we're looking at that it's going to discourage ASICs, algorithm-specific integrated circuits, which is chips and boards that are made to mine a certain algorithm. Like Bitcoin runs on a SHA-256. So ASICs has come a long time ago to Bitcoin. Bitcoin has survived it. A lot of other cryptocurrencies, they fear the ASICs, right?
Yeah.
For a long time, I used to say that ASICs were part of the growing pain of cryptocurrency. You know, if your cryptocurrency takes off and people actually start getting adoption, then someone out there is going to want to make ASICs for it, right? Once you make ASICs, how are you going to do? All right, takes it away from the average person, starts putting it in large investors' hands, messes with the supply. Well, as of recently, we've started coming up with ways to fight ASICs, right? And some of these new altcoins, that's what they're looking at and going and doing here. And they're going to continue hard forking every 6 months to help prevent ASICs and to be able to prevent old transactions from getting discovered, right? Trying to find a way through the anonymity that's involved with the Mimblewimble.
I mean, Mimblewimble is already good in itself, but then to have that on top of it, it's like, that might be real hard to find out what's
They're
going
also
on.
adding whatever bulletproof rewind wallet. I don't know what that is. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I don't know what bulletproof rewind wallet is. I'm assuming it's probably something great for the wallet, right? Something that is probably going to blow my mind. If I actually knew what it was, we probably should have looked it up a bit. I don't own any Grin tokens. I don't buy any of the new altcoins. Like I tell you guys all over and over again, I like to keep my eye on what's happening in the space, right? We see new development usually happens in the altcoins and then comes back to Bitcoin, right?
Okay. Bitcoin Jake said that he made vanity address paper wallets for his family for Xmas a couple years ago.
Nice.
That's super cute. I would have just kept it, just cause. Okay. Paul Rouleau says that he has the titanium plates and the stamp kit for his private keys. See, I know I like you, Paul. Be over there. Sammy. Bitcoin Jake says Grin had fractional trading during its first hours on exchanges. I mean, no one's ever going to do everything right.
I mean, now the cryptocurrency space has changed so much that your average 9-to-5 worker making minimum wage is going to have a very hard time getting in this market. They're going to have a hard time going from the minimum wage McDonald's worker to owning $500,000. Where in the beginning of this cryptocurrency market, I mean, pretty much you could have thrown a dart at this stuff, and if you got into it at the right time and stuck it out for a year or two, you were getting up there. Right now, that's not so much. Now they like to see you have to be a accredited investor. You have to do KYC. You have to pay your taxes. You have to do this. If you're a U.S. citizen, you can't do that. If you're in New York, you have even more limitations. I know that Grin is Grin the one that was also, it was ICO'd, but it was corporate first, or was that Beam? I know that there was the two. They both came out at the same time. One was not ICO'd, and the other one was ICO'd. I keep getting mixed.
That was ICO'd. I'm not 100% either because yes, they did came out at the same time.
I just know that these are some good projects to keep my eye on. I haven't invested. I couldn't even tell you what the price of Grin was off the top of my head. I know that I had seen that there was a pump that was kind of recent about it. It's more about this Mimblewimble technology, right? We think that Mimblewimble could be the key to privacy. We don't know really who created it. It kind of appeared out there on a Reddit. It took a while for people to understand it. It took even longer to be able to get a cryptocurrency to operate using it. So let's see what happens with Grim and Beam, and let's see if it works, and let's see if it gets hacked. Let's see if they can fight ASICs. And then let's see if we can't bring it to a second tier layer on Bitcoin.
Okay, you're good.
Nothing?
Nope.
Well, that's about all I had for the news besides the same topic that's been getting beat to death out there. I don't know if you guys want to keep going over it. I have had my fill of Libra topic on like day one.
Oh, as soon as the words Facebook came, I was like, nope, we're good. It does not matter. Like, I don't care. But yeah, I obviously don't give anything.
I mean, it's the number one topic. I'm even noticing that people are adding hashtag Libra to their channels.
I know that when I was like Google newsing or whatever on my phone that like it was like the 5th article down, and it was like, so like murder, like drug deal gone wrong, and then Facebook coin. Awesome. Yes.
Anybody got anything to say about this Facebook coin and today's hearings? And I mean, it seems like it's a catch-22 situation almost. You know, Libra's not going to stop, right? Facebook and Libra's not going to stop. And they pretty much came out and said they're not going to stop. They're saying that they will hold off and they will wait until you guys are all okay with this at the government. But they didn't say that they would stop the project until regulation is implemented.
No, and they're saying, oh, well, yeah, we got you. No, you don't want that. Well, we're going to have multiple, so we're not centralized, but we are, but we're not. I mean,
Yes, because there is no winning, like there is no right answer when it comes to the government, right? Like you're not going to say, hey, yeah, we got this new currency stuff that we're going to try out on the internet and it's decentralized. Then they're going to be like, it's decentralized. That means you don't control it. No, it's centralized. We got this. Oh, you're in control of it. Well, then that means you can't have all this control over the money. Well, which one's it going to be?
Listen, of course, Facebook's like, yeah, we could have all the control over the money.
Of course, but they're going to sit there and they're going to Wizard of Oz it and pay no attention to the man behind the curtain.
That man better not be Zuckerberg.
I had seen a meme. I thought it was hilarious. It said that Mark Zuckerberg was gonna what was it? That he was gonna how everyone's supposed to go break into Area 51.
Yes.
That he was leading the fight to go break into Area 51 because he wanted to save his dad, and then I had a picture of Data from Star Trek, and then they looked alike when they had them side by side because they're both white and like doe-eyed and blank looking.
With weird hair, yes. I gotcha.
I don't know why the Area 51 thing's been coming up so much, but I think like every day I keep seeing it in my news feed that thousands of people are going to go rush the gate. I mean,
yeah, and then
the government is coming out saying that they're going to stop them.
Yeah, and then I mean, I was reading one that was saying that oh god, the gamer dude or whatever that was like saying like, I guess he was one of the first ones that started the whole let's storm the gatesness. And he was like, if anybody gets like killed because of storming the gates, like it should be on YouTuber. And it's like, so stupidity just begets stupidity. Like really, like, I mean, okay, you just do what you want, man. Better hope that there is no ET in there, because then we would just be screwed.
They've already moved him off site a while ago because of it.
Right. All of a sudden, there was just a few Hummer truck-like things bringing large things out, you know.
So did anybody have anything to say about this Libra coin and Facebook and Calibra wallet and the government hearings? I mean, it's going to be going on all week. I mean, do you guys even think that this is what's suppressing the price of Bitcoin right now? Or do you think it was just time to start coming down? I mean, we have to move sideways to bring the mirror multiple up, right?
I mean, I don't know.
You don't know? Really?
No,
you can't sit here and tell me what the future of Bitcoin is going to be, Samantha?
I don't have the magic 8-ball, dude. Like, I do not.
I just know that the only concerns that come up with the price of Bitcoin is if I'm trying to get money out of it today because I invested too much. Because ultimately, I'm looking for a time down the road that either I'm trading this out for thousands upon thousands upon thousands, or I'm able to just actually go buy stuff with Bitcoin, and there's no problem of I need to cash this out for cash because one Bitcoin's worth one Bitcoin, and I'll be able to buy stuff for a Satoshi or two.
Andy Anderson says Libra, Shmibra. And Josh says that he saw BTC Bitcoin is coming to Area 51, but he thinks it was a joke. And that he does think that the Libra delay is hurting the price.
I think that all these Libra talks and the government talks and stuff, I think it is suppressing the price as well. That's why I'm not really concerned. That's why I was hesitant yesterday when I seen the price. It was like, man, I should buy. This is going to come back up tomorrow. But then I was like, man, but these talks are going to continue.
Yep.
So are we going to see 2 days of red before we come back? I don't want to buy in the middle and then have it come down another 10%. But that's always the worry, right?
I don't know. I was pissed at the one Michigan congressman dude compared Libra to platypuses. And I was like, man, don't give platypuses a bad name. Like, what is that? Yeah, you gotta love them. They got, I mean, all of it. Fur, beak, come on.
They're a mammal, right? That lays an egg. They're the only mammal that lays an egg.
A platypus is the epitome of like, no, Libra is not the platypus, okay? Bitcoin is the platypus. Oh, man. Okay, we're good.
Anything?
Nope.
All right. If there's nothing you guys want to talk about, I guess we'll go ahead. We'll start wrapping up the end of this show. Like I said, you guys got to go over to Josh's channel, right? He's over there in the chat, so you can just click on his link in the chat, and it'll take you right over to his channel. You can go press the like button on his last video. You can follow, and you can share, and you can get notifications when he goes out again. But he's going to be here Sunday, right? One way or another. If it's an upload or a live show, he'll be here Sunday. We got things in the work around here, right? We got the free help desk at eugeneforest20@gmail.com, or you can follow me on the social media links down below and ask me like Twitter or Facebook or whatever, shoot a message at me. We're going to get out in October at the very beginning and pass out Bitcoin flyers with embedded QR codes. Then we got donational addresses down below for the tally fund for that, because this is not for profit. All of the money goes towards that. And then we got more, right, Samantha? The new part. We're thinking about doing a weekly show. That's a little different, right? Cryptocurrency and the dark web. Let's talk about it. Let's explore it. Let's see what everybody's saying.
Everybody wants to say that, oh, that Bitcoin is used for No. Let's prove that wrong. I mean, really?
I mean, the best way to find out real accurate information is to not just read the headlines and keep moving on, is to talk about it, right? We're going to see if we can't find some people to talk about it with. We're going to possibly explore into it a little bit of ourselves. And we're going to see if we can't find different articles on both sides of the fence that we can compare these things to. I don't know if this is going to be a weekly show, a bi-weekly show. I don't know if this is going to be pre-recorded. But this is what the next thing is in the works, right? We're constantly trying to stay in motion around here. We want to keep up in the ante. All we need is a little more funding, right? A little more funding helps all of this go a long way. It'd be nice to know that these Bitcoin flyers are on lock, right? It'd be nice. You guys did great stuff by donating for the mic. That's going to be here soon.
Yes.
So on the 21st, like, you called to make sure that everything's good, because we have a card that's completely separate from our bank accounts that the Google AdSense goes on to. It's one of those prepaid bank cards. And so, like, last month's fee, we didn't get any Google AdSense. So the fee was still on there. Samantha, you called today to make sure that everything's good, and they didn't close the account.
Okay.
We're on track to being able to get another microphone. I'd like to start doing the new stuff with the new microphone. Maybe some entry graphics where it says this is all for informational content type stuff, because I'm not looking for a strike. I definitely plan on taking it low key until after the end of August, because then our strikes will come off and I can mess around and maybe get a little more dark in this and see if they throw a strike at us. And if they do, cut it back.
Yeah. I mean, considering that we're not even 100% on what was spammy or product.
We're going to dip our toe in the water, and then when no one's looking, we're going to jump in head first. And if they get mad at us, then we're going to come back to our waist.
Oh, you mean it's like how there's no diving in the pools?
We're diving as soon as no one's looking.
Yeah, but everybody cannonballs. Everybody does.
All right.
Paul Rouleau says, let them keep talking until I get paid next Wednesday. Client is here, and he said, I would be more excited about Elon Musk taking over the world with Doge than about Libra.
No, Elon Musk wants to put Bluetooth devices in our heads, saying that we're going to have telepathy with each other. And if you got motor problems or disabilities, that they're going to be able to fix it with that. I just want the telepathy.
I don't want anybody's stuff in my brain.
Man, you know how many cheating girlfriends you know about?
Right? Be like, tell me again who's in your contact list. Hold on. I could, yes. Who's Shelby?
right? Or just like in the middle of getting it on. Who the hell is Bill?
Why is that name? Who is that? What are you thinking about? Oh, I mean, you know how everybody talks bad about how the Google Assistant is just, I mean, can you imagine your brain calling somebody because you thought about it?
Oh, you mean like the Google Assistant reading your thoughts?
Yes.
Ah.
All of a sudden you get like tuna fish ads because you saw a Starkiss commercial and thought, yo, you know what? Do I have mayo?
I know that the human mind is a great tool, and it takes a lot of discipline to be able to focus it. Without focus, it flips like those old cards on a Rolodex. I can keep my thoughts in check, but I'm very disciplined. I can see where younger people and people without as much discipline would definitely have difficulty with just those random, inappropriate, impure, illegal thoughts that come about every 5-10 minutes. But you don't act or disregard and all of that kind of stuff.
I know, right? Dude. Didn't even think about that one, but that's like Minority Report, like kind of crap. Like you thought about
like a good example.
Girlfriend?
If you see a woman that's a 9 out of 10, the first thought is, damn, no matter what, if you got a significant other, if you don't have a significant other, even if you're like not attracted to that sex. I mean, I've seen dudes that were Abercrombie and Finch and huge. It's like, damn, what the fuck, man? How did you get like that? Oh, sorry. I hope there's no children out there. I try not to, you guys.
Oh, and Paul Ray Lewis says, great show idea for the dark webness.
Yeah, I mean, I just want to talk about it, right? I mean, it can't hurt to talk about it.
No, I mean, that's half the problem is propaganda works because you are ignorant. You don't know.
Yeah, because, I mean, I kind of have started bringing up this topic and trying to see. Everyone says, oh, I don't know anything about it. Oh, it's bad. They got porn and drugs on there. I don't want to go near it. They're going to arrest me. Well, to me, now it's just starting to sound like this mysterious black hole where illegal activities and cryptocurrencies are getting sucked into, right? It's not.
It can't be the way it is.
It's a database. It's some servers. It's an escrow service.
All right. We're at 42.
All right.
Oh my gosh, James Bond is here. He says hello.
James Bond, buddy, my man, I haven't seen you in a minute. I am so glad that you are here. I've been popping in on your videos. I had thought about commenting on one of these, but I was like, no, he's moved on. He hasn't come by the channel. He's not really into crypto. We never went down to that $1,000 he was looking for. Did you buy in down there at 3? Are you back in the crypto space? Are you proud of me for being here, man? Because you pushed me, and I'm glad that you were there to do that.
Oh, James Bond says been on vacation. And Josh says, I use dark markets occasionally for almost 3 years. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's not what everybody thinks. And that's the problem. You make assumptions. And you know what they say about assumptions?
Yep. All right.
That's it?
Well,
all right.
James says no, but we all know that we know.
Well, I'm proud of you, James, because, you know, if I had, I mean, you've been out here longer than I've been out here. You got less subscribers, you get less viewers, and you try harder than I do because I see you spending money on your bikes and your outfits and all of the stuff, and you keep changing up your topics, trying to get everybody. So you're the real trooper out here, man. I mean, if I didn't have a bull market to pick me up a couple thousand followers to help get me through all of this, if I didn't have Paul Rouleau out here every single episode keeping me going, I don't know. You know, but I know I'm going to keep going, right? As long as I got you guys at my back, keeping me, you know, wind in my sail and all that, I'm going to be out here preaching Bitcoin. I'm going to tell you guys that we need to invest in this digital peer-to-peer currency, even if it's not to make a little extra money, for the principle behind the matter, because there is a revolution happening and we all need to take part in it. And the easiest way is trading out a little bit of fiat for a little bit of Bitcoin.
All right.
All right, you guys, have a great one. Enjoy the rest of your hump day. Try to make the best of it if you haven't. And remember to keep that BTC safe. Later.
Bye, guys.